Hey guys, this is Mountain Walk, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about EDH. That's right, I got a sweet EDH deck. It is Toxrill the Corrosive, the very new slug horror legendary thing from newest Innistrad set. This one's Blood Stabby something, Crimson Vow, I think, right? Is that it? Whatever, who cares? Anyways, it's this sweet slug thing, and boy, this thing is based. This is extremely based. I mean, look at this thing. It is 7 mana, 7/7. Again, nothing to write home about, certainly. Um, but it has a pile of text. So let's start at the top. We got beginning of each end step. You put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. And those creatures get -1/-1 for each slime counter. And then whenever those creatures die, you create a 1/1 black slug. And you can sack any slug to draw a card for just a blue and a black. So does 4 different things, kills all your opponent's stuff. You create slugs when all of your opponent's stuff dies. So even if, of course, it doesn't die, that it shrinks them by quite a bit. And of course, you can sack slugs to draw a card. This is awesome. This thing is awesome. This is exactly what you want your commanders to do. If you're going to build around them, you want want them to have a big impact, and this thing certainly does. Shrinks the heck out of things. Obviously, this needs to stay on the board for the slime counters to have any effect. But this is perfect. Because it can be a very good control sort of commander, right? And of course, since it has a blue in its text box, and it's not part of like the reminder text, it of course has a blue-black color identity. So this is perfect for a blue-black control deck. We'll just be killing stuff and then slamming Toxrill to kill all sorts of nasty stuff. That's the whole thing. We're going to be ramping. We're going to play a lot of ramp. Really want a lot of ramp for this thing. I think slugs produce asexually, so I don't think they actually have male or female parts. I don't know. I don't know anything about slugs. But yeah, we're just going to be killing stuff, playing a typical control game. This is going to be our finisher. So this is going to play a lot like how we would expect any sort of control deck to play, even older control decks to play. Maybe like Psychotog would play the same sort of way, kill your stuff, wipe the board, draw a bunch of cards, slam our finisher, and then kill you in a couple turns or something. So yeah, this thing is sweet. It does a lot. And we can really want to rely on this thing. We can really build around it because it is so extremely impactful, because the way it plays and the way our deck will play, we can really get the most out of it, right? It really wants us to slow things down, control the board, kill some of the stuff, playing single target removal spells on, say, big nasty things and letting all the little stuff just whatever, no one cares, and just slamming this guy, wiped them all out in a turn. Really good, really sweet. So yeah, let's get started. Let's start looking at the lands. All right. Look at these freaking things. Oh boy, look at these lands. Purple sleeves. Oh boy, here we go. Myriad Landscape. It's a landscape. Academy Ruins. Yep, this recurs artifacts. Flores Stronghold recurs creatures. Of course, these are all great for our control deck. Field of Ruin kills nasty things. Nasty non-basic lands. And of course, doesn't put us down mana, which is really nice for our commander that'll probably get killed 2 or 3 times. So not being down mana is really nice. Mystic Sanctuary, a great way to recur cards, instants and sorceries in our graveyard, of course. Bajuka Bog is just graveyard hate. Fabled Passages. This is mana fixing, command tower mana fixing, right? Yep. Dimir Aqueduct, excuse me, is a little bit ramp. Can bounce Mystic Sanctuary. Ooh. Yep. But it's mostly, mana fixing. Temple of Deceit, a little bit of Scry, but also mana fixing. Fetid Pools is, draw it late game, whatever. Also mana fixing. Same thing with Pathway, Marsh, Darkwater Catacombs, and 9 of these awesome. Look at these portal. These are portal. I think this is a portal 1. Is it 97? Yeah, so portal 1. Whatever. Portal lands. Just look at them. Explosion sounds. All right. Based. Absolutely based. Let's go into the mana ramp stuff. Okay, so we got good friend Guild Lotus. Yep, it's a ramp card. Coalition Relic. Yep, it's a ramp card and can produce blue and black, or blue and black. And you it's a little finicky, little obnoxious, right? To tapping and stuff all the time, but no biggie. Still very good. And then of course we got 3 Dynamo. He's a good boy. Look at him tapping through colorless. Hedron Archive. Taps 4 mana for 2 immediately, and of course you can sack to draw cards. Pretty sweet. Warm Power Stone. Yep, just mana ramp. Mind Stone, again, another mana artifact that can sack to draw cards. Very sweet. Talisman of Dominance, ramp and fixing. Arcane Signet, look at that beautiful Dan Frazier art. Oh my gosh. Totally, if this thing was $100, it'd be worth it. It's beautiful. Can't go wrong with Dan Frazier, and this is, oh my gosh, this is such a huge upgrade from the previous art, which is like some garbage CGI bullshit. Like, what is even going on with this? I mean, why does Soul Ring have garbage art, and then why does Arcane Signet have garbage art? Like, what's the point there? Oh well, anyways, I don't know. Arcane Signet, great fixing, it's ramp, it's perfect. 2 mana, love it. Dimir Signet, yeah, look at this card. This is, again, really from the Secret Lair. Dan Frazier, very based. We need Secret Lair, I don't know, Therese Nielsen, Rebecca Guay, Mark Teeden, P. Venters, I think, is rest in peace. And a bunch of other classical artists. I think Quentin Hoover, maybe he's been rest in peace too. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, another great piece of art. If Secret Lair was just all of like these classic artists doing stuff, like that would be sweet. Secret Lair, like every card has like pain lands, but it's all like just that demon from Sulphur Springs, and it's just hanging out in every land art. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Dimir Signet, yeah, this card's good. Soul Ring, yep. It's yep. And then of course Dark Ritual. What a sweet card. Okay, let's go with creatures now. We got 19, 18 or so creatures, depending. I forgot, something like that, 18, 19. Got Baleful Strix, yep. It does a bunch. It's good with our lands that recur artifacts and creatures. It's just basically a cantripping Doomblade. Playcrafter, yep, this card's sweet. Kills even planeswalkers sometimes, which is pretty nice. And of course, even makes some discard stuff. So, great card. Trinket Mage, gonna get us in this deck. We have, of course, Soul Ring as well as Nihil Spellbomb. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, pretty cool. I would like maybe another card to fetch with Trinket Mage if I was recurring it a couple times, but yeah, it's probably fine as is. Notion Thief. This card is sweet with draw 7s, whether it be yours or your opponent's. So yeah, there you go. Pitiless Pleasure. This card is sweet. Lots of stuff is going to be dying in this deck. And this ramps you. This ramps you hard. And it's even a decent sort of blocker. 4 mana, 1/4. I love it. Spark Double. This is kind of interesting. You can copy our commander. We can copy our 1 planeswalker. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, just copy effects are pretty sweet, pretty strong. Although this one, of course, crucially only copies stuff you control. you control. Remember that. Of course, we have Phyrexian Metamorph. This is sweet. This copies anything, any artifact or creature, and it can only cost 3 mana if you need it to. So that thing is awesome. Solemn Simulacrum. This thing is great to recur with any of our lands or anything else. Ramps us, draws us a card when it dies. Pretty sweet card. Does a lot. Does a lot. Kind of a nice little glue card like Baleful Strix. Archaeomancer, great for blinking, great for recurring, great for recurring instants and sorceries. Sword of Temptation. This card is sweet. Yeah, this thing steals stuff. And I like stealing stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Consuming Aberration. Lots of stuff is going to be dying, and this is great when your stuff is dying and their stuff is dying, and it gets huge, and good when you cast spells because it makes the mill stuff, and that's awesome. And of course, Massacre Worm. This thing is great with killing stuff, great with our commander, makes them lose life. Just a big sweet card, nice sort of mini wrath effect. Pretty sweet. I guess now would be a good time to say that actually we should probably... There are some cards that should be included. Things like any of the forces, mana drains, treachery, maybe even stuff like bribery or whatever. Yawgmoth's Will. Some more expensive cards, like obviously I didn't include like Apollo Fetches and like my Underground Sea or whatever. Some of these cards are just in other decks, right? And I'm not going to pay $1 million to put them in my random commander deck. They don't even get to play very much. But yeah, there are obvious cards that would play. The only thing I probably wouldn't play is like the stupid like, I mean, obviously Consultation Oracle is just like not my thing. Like, I don't mind playing like powerful decks, but like that's just a boring combo, and I'd rather play like more fun, interesting cards. So there might be a couple cards I wouldn't actually play, but yeah, Consultation Oracle will certainly be one of those. Anyways, let's go into the card draw. So of course, yeah, we're playing Brainstorm because this is a good card. Yeah, Ponder, this is great. This helps us find more lands, helps us find more answers. Good stuff. Serum Visions, yep, same thing. Same thing with Preordain. Search for Azcanta fills our graveyard for recursion and stuff, as well as it being a land in the late game, and of course, card advantage engine on the backside. Knight's Whisper, yep, 2 mana draw 2, not a big drawback. Same thing with Read the Bones, same old stuff. Windfall's one of our, I think the only draw 7. Whispering Madness would be a good one. Of course, I guess Time Twister, but I'm definitely not playing Time Twister in a random commander deck. But Windfall's good with your Narset or Notion Thief, pretty sweet. And then of course we have Fact or Fiction, again, good draw spell. All this stuff filling our graveyard, what's that good for? Treasure Cruise. And then, of course, Dig Through Time as well. Pretty sweet. Very cool. All right, let's get to our tutors. Tutors. Of course, if I had a Imperial Seal or something like that, I'd probably play that too. But yeah, we got Mystical Teachings. Again, just... Well, this one is kind of nice because you can tutor for Notion Thief. And then maybe if I'd want to play something like Venser, that would be pretty sweet too. And of course, the flashback is nice. So this is a pretty nice tutor. It's expensive, but it is instant speed, so it's less punishing to sort of to play that. Mystical Tutor, yep. Any instance or sorcery, very cool. Merchant Scroll gets blue instance or blue instance, excuse me. Demonic, Vampiric, just sort of get whatever, which is quite good. Okay. Let's look at the removal. This is single target and mass removal. So we got Pondify, yep. Return to Monkey. This is really important. You have to return to Monkey. That's the only way we'll fix anything. We got Return to Monkey, very important. Or Frog Lizard. Return to Frog Lizard. Whatever. 1 mana hard removal spells in blue. Pretty great. Feed the Swarm. Kills a creature or destroys an enchantment. So this is pretty nice to be able to... if you want to cast like Muddle the Mixture or something to get it, or just in general being able to have the option to kill particular enchantments in blue and black is very nice. Diminish, very, very good with our commander to kill stuff. Obviously, if I had a Cyclonic Rift in the available, I would play it in this deck too. Obviously, yeah, Cyclonic Rift, right? Can you believe it? It's a good card. O-Stone, yep, this is great with Academy Ruins. One of my favorite combos. Very sweet. Damnation, yep, this is a Black Wog. Kills everything. And Toxic Deluge. Same thing, kills stuff, but is more selective, which can be good with your big fat commander out. Okay, so let's get to the counter magic. Right, obviously, yeah, there should be some fierce guardianships and stuff like that in here, but that's okay. Counter Squall, yep, it's just a negate, makes them lose a little bit of life. It's whatever. Drown the Lock, very good. Counter spell or single target removal spell, very sweet. Then we have Delay, which feels like a hard counter for 2 mana in this format, which is kind of nice. Well, the Mixture can get all sorts of different stuff. Like if I had a Meat Hook Massacre, I would totally play that to muddle for. That'd be sweet. But I do not, but that's okay. No biggie. So yeah, Meat Hook Massacre. Yes, the Meat Hook Massacre is sweet, but Muddle the Mixture is pretty sweet too. So this is great. Counters instants and sorceries, so it does a little bit double duty. Original Counterspell, which is great. Obviously, if I had a mana drain, certainly would play a 2 in here as well. Arcane Denial, yep, 2 mana hard counter, pretty nice. Obviously, the drawback's a little meh, but efficiency is pretty important in this deck. And then as well as Negate, just 2 mana hard counter non-creature stuff, which is great because obviously your commander takes care of most of the creature stuff. And of course, we'll get to the sort of miscellaneous or utility stuff. So we got Animate Dead. This just recurs stuff. Very sweet. Ghostly Flicker. Yep, this card is sweet because it just can fizzle removal spells as well as get more ETB or leave the battlefield triggers. Back to Basics. Yep, it's a 2-color deck. And Back to Basics is great against a bunch of decks. People that don't want to play don't play enough or any basic lands. Well then, sorry, you gotta pay. You gotta pay this lady right here. She is from Teleria, and you gotta pay her. It sucks, but sucks to suck, huh? So, Crystal Shard. Wow, look at this thing. Beautiful brown Crystal Shard. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Good stuff. This is just bouncing your stuff, bouncing your opponent's stuff, saving your stuff from rafts. Lots of good things here. Propaganda. This is sweet. Great way to incentivize people not to attack you. Obviously, I think if I had a No Mercy, I would also play it here. No Mercy is sweet. Lightning Grease gives your dude haste as well as just blanks targeted removal. Good stuff. Your dude is in Toxrill, I should say. Now Spellbomb, great graveyard hate. Great graveyard hate and cantrips, love it. Narset, it draws cards, and draws cards 99% of the time, I should say, as well as making your opponent not draw cards. It's also quite good with draw 7s. Revel in Riches, it is a it serves 2 purposes. Obviously, it's a mana ramp kind of thing, as well as an alternate win condition sometimes, which is possible, right? This can happen. Very sweet card, but mostly played for the mana ramp, but the other stuff is pretty nice. Same thing with Black Market, more mana ramp. Stuff is dying all the time. This is great. Makes it easy to replay your commander, for sure. And then Narset's Reversal. It's kind of like a twin cast, but also kind of like a bounce spell, depending on when you play it and what you play it on. So, yeah. Could be good. Could be even better. So it's always good with Narset's Reversal. All right. So that was it. That's it for our big boy, nasty boy Toxrill. So yeah, not much else to say, guys. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed my nasty sort of slug killy thing, blue black nasty boy time, sort of EDH commander deck thingy. This thing is sweet. I love it. I hope you enjoyed it too. So thanks for stopping by and have a great day.